Okay, so in this task we already have some code, and we just need to, I think, read the code and guess what the program is going to do. So the task is what will happen when you press run, right? So we know when we press run, this code is going to execute. So what it says, so when run, draw a square. So they're using this function called draw a square. So to recap, function is just a script. So this code is not a script, it's a recipe. So this code is a recipe for drawing a square, and they're just calling that function. So what draw a square function is doing is it's repeating 4 times. So it's move forward by 100 pixels and turn right by 90 degrees. So it's gonna move forward by 100 pixels, and then it's gonna turn right. So it's gonna do it 4 times, right? And then move forward 100, turn right, move forward 100, turn right, and then move forward. So I think make a square, right? So where it says, and it's gonna jump backward by 175 pixels. So let me draw here. Okay, so predicting is gonna go here, like 100, go here, 100, 90 degree, 90 degree. So after drawing a square, it's gonna be here, and it's gonna jump back, like suppose here. So that's 175, and then it's gonna draw a square again. So it's gonna go 100, turn right 100, turn right 100, and turn right 100. Okay, so I guess that's what this code is going to do. So what are the options? Nothing. The function is not called in the program. That's not right. The artist will draw a single square. That's not right as well. As we can see, there's 2 squares. The artist will draw 2 squares that overlap. That's not right, because the 2 squares are not overlapping. And the artist will draw 2 squares with a small gap in between. So it seems like this one is right? Okay, let's pick the answer. So the answer we are assuming is D. So the artist will draw 2 squares with a small gap in between. So let's press run. Okay, awesome. It seems all good. Cool. So next, move on to the next one. So here is a function called draw a square. Use it to complete this drawing. So we already have a function that draw a square. It's the same. It goes move forward 100 pixel, and then turn right 90 degrees, and it does it 4 times, right, like we did last time. So if we just do draw a square, let's see what happens. So you draw this square, right, but we want it to go actually draw this bit and the other square as well. So if we, so this is 100, right, and this says this extra bit is 75 pixel. So we can actually make him draw till here, and then when he is here, he can just draw another square, right? So let's do that. So let's do move forward 100. So 100 plus 75 is 175 pixel, and then we can do function draw a square again. Cool. So hopefully this will work. Let's run our code. Awesome, well done. Let's go to the next one. Okay, build a function that will create this star. So our task is to create a star. So it has draw a star, right? So draw a star. All right. So in order to draw a star, we have each arm of the star is 25 pixel long. So this is 25 pixel. You need to turn 45 degree to get 8 arms. That is okay to get forward and backward over the same arm. Okay, so it kind of gives us a hint, right? So you can go draw 1 arm and then come back and then turn 45 degrees and draw another arm, and then we need to do it 8 times because we have 8 arms, right? So just do 1 arm and come back, right? So you go action, move forward by 25 pixel. Okay, and we can jump backward. Okay, we have to jump backward, right? We jump backward, so that will make us draw 1. Let's do run it. Cool, that's good. So now we turn right, action, turn right 45-degree angle. So this will help us draw one arm, but we have 8 arms, right? So we have to do one thing multiple times. We use loop, so repeat block in other words. So we use 8 because we want to do it 8 times. It has 8 arms, so I'm gonna receive. Cool, awesome, fun. Okay, next, go to the next one. All right, so there is drawing the when is drawing 3 stars harder than drawing 4, right? So that's the question. When you also have to jump over the moon, draw only these 3 stars to finish this puzzle. So we need to have draw this, draw this, and draw this, right? So we already have a function that draws stars, so we don't need to worry about drawing a star. We just need to move when we finish drawing a star. So let's see what this code does. Okay, it draws 1 star, right? And then when it's done, we move to another star. So okay, the jump between the first and the second star is 200 pixels, so it gives us a hint. So you will jump forward how much? 200, and then we draw another star. So I'm just gonna go through another star, and then we need to jump to this star. So this is 100 pixel. So we're gonna go move forward by 100 pixel. Cool. And then when we are here, we draw another, and we used 11 out of 11. Okay, cool. Now we don't want to move, we're gonna jump, right? Yeah, jump, not move, because when you do move, it is going to draw something that we don't want. Draw like this, and then I will delete this, action, jump forward 100 and draw, but this one was actually 200, so I'm just gonna change the numbers. Let's reset. Okay, now it looks good, awesome. So we are going to go puzzle 5. All right, 5. All right, so now, so drawing all of these windows individually would be a pain. So try solving this puzzle by draw a window and calling it 5 times. Okay, all right, so let's draw a window. So what do we need to do to draw a window? So we draw this first. Let's draw this first. So we each window is made up of 425 pixel square, right? So it's 25 pixels. So let's make the box first. So move forward 25 pixel, and then we want to, when we're here, we want to turn left, right? If I turn left is same. So we do move forward 25 pixel, and then we action turn left 90 degree, and if we do this 4 times, we'll have a box, right? And I haven't used it. Classics need to use the function. We have a box. So when we are here, and then we can turn right and do this again, right? So after doing this 4, we'll action, we turn right, and then so you'll finish one box, you turn right, we do another box. So if we do the whole things 4 times, we'll have the window, right? So we do loop the whole thing 4 times and then see what happened. Cool, we have the window. So draw a window. So after drawing the first window, we need to go to the second window. So the top window are at a 100 pixel jump away from each other, so that means from here to here, like this middle to this middle will be 100. So your action jump followed by 100 pixel, and then we will draw another window and we'll do jump forward 100, and we'll we'll draw another window. Okay, so let's do this. Cool. So now we are here. Now we need to go to this window, right? So we need to turn right. Okay, action, we turn right, and then we jump. So the bottom window are a 150 pixel jump below to the, so we need to jump forward 150. We need to do forward because this guy will be looking to this, so this will be his forward. So we do action jump forward by 150. Cool. So do reset and run, and let's see what happens. So he's here, right? And then we can turn right, so we'll be faced this way. So we're turning right because after finish you'll be facing the same way, so we can easily jump to this block. So I'm gonna make him action turn right, and then action function draw a window. Okay, and now it's to jump to the other one. So this will be, so from this to this 100, I think it's going to be 200 from this to this, right? So action jump forward 200. Let's see whether he goes here or not. Okay, and now we just draw another window. So we used 18 out of 18, and it looks good. Cool, awesome. Let's go to the next one. Okay, that seems easy because we have done it before, right? But is there any clue? We are going to build up something fancy. Okay, start by creating a function for the square. Okay, so let's try with action move forward 100. We know we need to move forward and then turn left. Okay, action turn left 90 degree. This is for one line, and then we want to do 4, so we'll loop it 4 times. So I'm not sure how many pixels is here. Let's try with 100 and then see how it goes, because that's way bigger, so it seems like it's 50. Okay, so reset, run. Awesome, looks good. Okay, let's go to the next one. All right, so we need to call this, so we already have this draw square here, so we need to draw a line. We need to create another function that does draw a line square, and the square are 50 pixel apart. Okay, so we do it 1, 2, 3 times, so we repeat. So because we have 3 squares, we do 3 times. We draw a square, function draw square, and after each draw square we want to move 50 pixels. So jump forward by 50 pixels. Okay, all right, so let's run this. So that's actually, all right, so that's 50 because he's gonna come back here, and that 50, so we need to, this gonna be 100. Awesome, good. So if you don't understand why that's 100, let me show you. I can move this. Okay, Alright, so let's manipulate this one. Okay, so draw a square. Alright, so see, he's here. So after drawing a square, he's gonna be here. So you need to jump from here to here. This is 50, and here to here, this is 50. So from this point to this point is going to be 50 plus 50. So that means 100. Okay, so alright. To square, move 100, repeat 3 times. Awesome. So next one. All right, that seems okay. That seems a bit challenging, but if you look at the top one, we kind of did similar like this, like in the previous lesson, right? So 3 square, but instead of move, if you draw, it's gonna be, I think, something like this. So let's use this code. Okay, so we have, so it already has it, move forward by 100 pixels. So let's use draw a line square. Let's see what happened. Cool. So we did this 3. We can just jump forward, that's fine. And then if he turns to turn right, he'll be facing this way, but we want him to face the same way, right? So he was facing the same way that line is, so we need to do 90 90. So you can turn left or right 180 degrees. So left 90 90. All right, let's do this. Go action, doesn't matter which way you go, to do him 180 degree. Okay, let's do this. Okay, it's facing this, and then we'll be drawing a same square line as well. Okay, so we do function draw a line, a square. I think that will do it. Awesome, cool. All right, let's go to the next one. Okay, oh my god. All right, that's interesting. Use everything you have learned so far to recreate this design. I think it's similar as the previous ones. I can see a pattern. So if we draw, let's do this one because I can see this. So previously we did this, right? So we had this, we just solved this, right? We just solved this on the previous section, and then this is just repeating 1 time here, 2 times here, and then again 3 times here. So the code that we wrote in the previous section, we're just going to loop that 3 times, and then I think that will solve this challenge. Okay, let's do that. So first we draw a square. Okay, so we create a function that says draw a square. Okay, and then to draw a square we need to do 4 times. So we move forward and turn left, right? So we do action move forward by 100, but I think that's 50 pixel, and turn left 90 degree. Okay, so let's call that function and then see whether it's doing what we want it to do. Cool, it's doing that. Now create a function that draws squares in a line, right? Draw squares in a line. And that's gonna do, it's gonna call that draw a square function. So it's draw a square, and then it's going to jump forward 100 pixel, right? And then we need to do this 3 times. So we do loop, repeat, because we have 3 boxes, right? If we had 4, we would do 4. Okay, so I am going to use that function and then see whether it's actually doing what we wanted to do. Cool. So now remember, we did left or right 180 degrees, so we do same here. So you do turn right 180 degrees, and then we do function draw a square in a line again, so that will finish one cycle, right? And then we want him to go to the same position, right? We want him to turn, so we want him like this. So at this point we want him like this. So let's run the code again. So we want him to turn, which one him to turn left. Okay, let's try 90 degree. Okay, and then we want him to jump that point, which is 50 pixel. So you just go jump, right? Jump forward 50 pixel and then see what happened. And we want him to turn left again 90 degree. Action, turn left. Okay, so now we're just going to repeat it, the whole thing 3 times, right? So we do a function, not function, we do loop, the whole thing, repeat. Did I lose? Yeah. Repeat, we have 3, right? 3 times. Cool. So we do reset. What's going on? Alright, let's do this again before repeating. We want him here, not this top, right? So if you see, he's on the bottom, so we want him here. So we need to jump forward actually 100 pixel. Cool. So now if I run, okay, here, now we can do it 3 times, and that will, I think, solve the challenge. Cool. Awesome. So next, go to the next one. Oh, okay, that's a puzzle. All right, so we are ready to do it. So it said create this image using the limited blocks provided. So we have a restriction here. Each triangle has side of 50 pixels. To draw a diamond, you will have to alternate between turning. So it's giving the degrees as well. All right, so let's do this cycle. Draw a triangle first. So we do, so we're just gonna go move forward, and then we do turn right. So action, turn right, and we do turn right. This should be the angle, right? So we do this angle. So I'm just gonna draw. I need to figure it. So after moving forward, we'll be here, and we'll be looking into this, and we want it to go this way, right? So we need to figure out what is this angle. What is this angle? So if this is 90, this is more than 90, so it seems like 120, right? So let's try turn right 120, and then I'll see is here. So that will draw one line. If we do loop 3 times, I think it's gonna, so 100 pixels, not 150 50 is already says here, and then if we do reset and run, okay, so we are here, so we did 1, right? So this is, we can call this a function, draw triangle, and then we can put it inside. So a function that does draw a triangle, and we want to do, how many triangles we want to draw? We want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So you have to, let's call a function that says draw a line triangles, okay? And so we do 1 triangle, but we need to move to this spot before we can draw another one. So right, so after doing these 3, we want to do action jump forward 50, and then we can just use it here. And so draw a triangle, we want to do it 4 times, so we do 4, and then we use function draw a triangle. So now put here and then see whether it draws this triangle or not. So yeah, looks good. So now we need to turn right, so we need to go to this side, right? So let's figure out the angle. All right, so figure out the angle. So we're looking this way, and we want to come this way, right? But this one will be 90 degrees. Suppose if we are on a 90 degrees, so this angle is less than this, right? So that means I think it's gonna be 60 degrees. All right, so let's close this. We want it to turn right 60 degrees, and then we want him to draw a line triangle again, right? Draw a line triangle. Okay, cool, awesome, looks good. So now if you look here, so this thing and the bottom one that we haven't drawn is kind of another pattern, right? So we can, if we loop this 2 times, we only have 2 blocks. So if we loop this 2 times, I think it will draw the full things. But before looping, we need to make the artist move. Let me draw. It is looking this way, right? So if we want him to look this way, he needs to come this angle, right? This angle, the wide angle. So this one I think is more than 90 degrees, right? So if you are 90, it will be like this. It's making this, but this is the whole degrees. So 90, so we have option more than 90 is 120, so use it. Turn right. Okay, so we can figure it out. Action turn right 120 degrees, 20 degrees. So let's run this, moving this way, and if we do loop this 2 times, because there is a pattern, right? This half and this half is kind of identical. If you flip it over, it's going to be the same. And then we do it 2 times. I think that's going to solve the problem. What did I do? Okay, what code didn't I use? Okay, I didn't use this. Draw a line, put everything. Okay, awesome, well done, we did the challenge. Okay, that's a difficult. All right, that's even more difficult, seems like. Okay, let's try this. So this time use lines of 8 hexagons with 25 pixel size. It's going to give us a hint. There's hexagons here, 8 hexagons. Okay, you can see a hexagon here. Okay, that's 1, there's 2, but if you pay close attention, there's 1 as well here. I think that's how they made 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so there's 8. Let's draw 8. Let's draw a function that creates a hexagon. Repeat this size 6 times, turning 60 degree to make x. Repeat the size 6 times. Jump 25 pixels between each hexagon. Okay, to draw a diamond you need to alternate between turning. Okay, so they give us a lot of things. So just let's create a function that has that creates a hexagon. So we do action jump 25 pixels between each hexagon. So in some point we need to jump. Okay, let's do jump forward 25 pixels, and then let's create this hexagon first. So you go this way, move forward, action, move forward 25 pixel, and then we need to do angle. I think this is 60 degree angle, so we do action turn right. This is 60 degrees, so that's one line, right? Move forward, and we need to do 6. So you could do loop to 6 times and then see what happened. Okay, it created one hexagon. Okay, looks good. So we can create a function that does create a hexagon. So we can do draw a hexagon to this. Okay, and it seems like there is a line of hexagon, right? So it says 6. How many hexagons? We have 8 hexagons, right? So I can create another function that does draw a line of hexagons, and it has to repeat loop 8 times to draw a hexagon. So I'm going to go function draw a hexagon, and I'll call that function here. Okay, so before each hexagon we want to move forward. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, that seems okay. Oh, we got this wrong. Okay, it seems like we need to start from here. So we do this hexagon first. So there is a hexagon here. Right, so we have this one. So we don't actually need the jump one. Okay, all right, so it seems like we don't probably need this. Oh, we need it after this. Cool. Alright, looks good. So now after drawing this hexagon, we need to turn, right? So if you look here, it was on top here, so we want it to be in this side as well. Okay, so if you run, he's here, so we want him to, so now he's facing this way, right? So let me draw facing this way, what we want him to face this way, right? So that's turning right 60 degree. Okay, so you want him action turn right 60 degree, and then draw another line of hexagon. Let's see what happened. So it's turning out to be like the other one. So see, we have a pattern here, right? And then we can just use the same pattern, so we can loop this 2 times. All right, so it has to be on the top. So now we need to figure out which angle is kind to look into. We said yes here. Thinking to be here, looking here. So you run. Okay, so we do action turn right. Let's see, 120 degree. So this will make him that angle. Okay, so now we can, I think, loop this 2 times. To the whole thing. Cool, awesome, well done. This is a challenging one. Okay, so we go to the next one. This is getting harder. All right, so now this we need to guess what happened, right? So we need to read the code. What will happen when you press the run button? So we need to read the code and then guess. Okay, so let's see what's going on. So repeat 4 times, draw a polygon. So what's a polygon? Repeat 4 times, move forward by 40 pixel. So let's draw as we go. So move forward by 40 pixels, so assuming this is 40 pixel, and then turning right 90 degrees. So this, turning right 90 degrees, this and this. So this polygon will draw a polygon and then you turn right by 90 degrees. So when you're here, so when you turn right, you'll be facing this way, and then that means you're going to draw another here, another square. So you turn right, draw this, turn right, draw this, turn right, draw this, turn right. So it's going to be here. So if you try to draw here, so it's there, right? Standing here, turn right, turn right, turn right, turn right. And after drawing the polygon, is turning right again. So at this moment he's here. If you turn right, it's gonna be this position. Here again, turn right here, turn right here. So let's look at the artist will solve the puzzle. I don't think so. Draw 4 square in the window pattern. The artist will draw only 1 line of square. The artist will draw 4 square on top of one another. So I think that's the window pattern one. So let's run. Cool. That's what we draw, right? Okay, cool, awesome. So let's go to the next one. All right, so that's a free play. Use what you've learned. I think they have like pinwheel kind of thing. Let's see if we can draw a pinwheel. All right, so draw a hexagon, draw a line of hexagon, start squares, draw a line of, okay. So let's try with line of hexagon, so see what it does. Not this, draw a line of hexagon, run, it's okay. And then probably we can action, you can do turn left or right. Let's play around with this, rather 120 degrees or something like that. And then let's make him go back or something. So action, jump backward 100 pixel, So 825 is like 200. Let's do 200. And then draw a line again, right? So we can do, let's do a loop because they said 8. So let's do a loop 8 times. So that's gonna draw, I think. Okay. So 120, okay, it's just overlapping. Let's try 60. Let's try with, let's reducing the angle. Let's try 50 or something. Let's see what happens. It's kind of look like a pinwheel, but I'll do less. Let's do 40. So we're gonna fit 80, right? So in 360-degree angle. So let's see, 360 divided by 80 is 45. Let's do 40 or something. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's not bad. What about 45? Yeah, that's not bad. Looks good. So yeah, you can play around with this, and yeah, I think that's the end of this lesson. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to this channel. I'll see you next time. Bye.